right. Welcome, Aries, to your February reading. This will be a general reading. Let's see what pops up in regards to, you know, finance, career, love, romance. Did I say that? Okay. Let's begin. All right, we're gonna start with this Gita deck, which is I believe follows a lot of like Hindu scriptures and stuff, the Vedas, and I do go by sidereal astrology, guys. All right, we'll do one of each. Can't really see me, but let me see how I can make this better. There you go. Let's see what your first card is, Aries. For my Aries. Transmigration. Transmigration. Okay, it says here, as the embodied soul continuously passes in the body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. Such as changes not disturb the minds of those who know the truth. So I actually got this card for myself, which is funny because I'm an Aries sun. So it says, as the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes on into another body at death. Such a change does not disturb the minds of those who know the truth. So this is not being scared to die. You know what I mean? Not being scared to live also, I'm hearing, having the confidence to transmigration. So definitely feels like that I'm hearing that you're not scared to die. And it's really nice in a way because death really is an illusion. This is if you know the truth, you know what I'm saying, that you just go into another body. Now, depending if you paid, your debts and such and things of that nature, that's another story. But it's just reminding you that, do not fear death. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? That fear is really just an illusion, okay? That's basically what it's saying. Don't be scared, to die and live as if you were, your last day. Okay, we're going to work on your shadow card now. Let me see here what your shadow card is. We have downcast pride. Okay. Yeah, definitely could be some unhealthy ego going on. Let me just see the book quickly. This is a little bit different. Downcast pride. Yeah, it has to do with depression. Bending to adapt becomes an excuse for the habit of bending. Okay. So in the picture here, downcast pride, it shows the eyes dark with dry blood tears, looking downwards. The face of a dark-skinned, beautiful elf with gold laurels among her hair is stem and motionless. Roots plunge into her body from a golden collar. The sky behind her is as gray as concrete. Yes. The root of sadness and grief is deeper than the skin. The only delusion is the gray sky. Wow. It says here, okay, so going dark. Survival is a direct consequence of adaptation. What we call adaptation is not the result of a subtle but constantly constructive change of ourselves, but rather a mockery of it. As we strip day by day of our dignity in order to avoid conflict with the world that would spread us apart, How can we endure this? Maybe through the power of responsibility, or through an hidden core of identity. Sometimes we don't use the best part of us, but rather we draw from the ugliest. We survive and bend to our knees because we draw out from our laziness, fear, and disgust. We let our deepest roots go dry, replaced by what can only be called a surge of lack of self-esteem. We are deluded when we think that we are only sacrificing our pride. We cling to vanity, but we can't afford dignity. Isn't it sad? Honestly, the true delusion is our faith in fall and winter. While we discard spring and summer as fairy tales, the sky can change color too. As long as we sometimes look up, we can notice. I'm hearing it's not as bad as you think it is. I'm hearing it have to do with some rooting here to make you realize some lies. Also, I'm hearing realize. It almost feels like too, like if we're not taking from our mode of happiness and passion and gratitude, we're gonna take it from greediness. Okay, so it's like almost like the tale of the two wolves. You know, you have the good wolf and the bad wolf inside your head. Which one are you feeding every day? You know, one of them is lazy, one of them is fearful, one of them is in disgust. Okay, is that the type of energy you want to be living in when you think about that certain somebody, when you think about those people? You know, and I definitely feel like these feelings all come from a lack of self-esteem. You know, and it's just saying that even when you see things that look like fairy tales, it's not how it seems. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like you could have that fairy tale relationship with two healed people, but that's very much, I would say like 87% of people are unconscious when it comes to that. So if you're clinging to vanity, you know what I'm saying, but you know, have some dignity as far as, you know, how you perceive yourself. You understand me? It says we are deluded when we think that we are only sacrificing our pride. Honestly, the true delusions are faith in fall and winter, while we discard spring and summer as fairy tales. The sky can change color too, as long as sometimes we look up, we can notice. Yes, so I feel like we've been feeding the unhealthy ego. And it's like almost looking at the good in everybody, even like your worst enemy, which is crazy to do, right? But that's what's a part of our healing, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. Okay, so downcast pride and transmigration. You know the truth here. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's see what I have. Let's go more on Aries. This general reading. Seeing the Three of Cups could be someone trying to reconcile with the Three of Cups. That could be the thing. Maybe we're downcasting our pride when it comes to certain people. It feels like that person can make you low self-esteem. There's just one person that could really screw up your self-esteem. That's what it feels like too. Like you could be the best person in the world, but that one person can make you feel like you have low self-esteem. All right, let me see what I have here. First card is strongest. Well, yeah, I'll take that. That's the one I seen. The Emperor, Aries. Here we are in the building. I like that. The Emperor. So again, in a sense, I want to Google transmigration just to get the actual definition of it. Yeah, the passage of a soul after death into another body. It's the difference between reincarnation and transmigration. The difference between is that transmigration is a departure from one's homeland to live in another country. Migration, while incarnation is the birth of a mental capacity to one a physical life. Wow, so you could be moving for sure, moving countries, moving places, moving houses. Because it says here transmigration is departure from one's homeland to live in another country. So you definitely could be moving to another country. And it's just asking you not to be scared. I'm hearing not to be saved either. Alright? No one's gonna save you is really what I'm getting from that. Okay. Also, I'm feeling with the Emperor here, you've been strategizing this. You've been moving with this. This has been a part of your plan. Okay. And I think it's just telling me, as far as with the Emperor here, is to stay humble. Just be careful with that unhealthy ego. Be careful with that unhealthy ego. The Hermit. The Hermit's very humble, I feel. Four Swords. Like, that's what I'm saying. You've done the healing. I feel like this downcast pride card here is about that someone that just freaking makes you feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying? They make you downcast the pride, your pride. You know? And there's something they have over you, it feels like. But you're healing with the Emperor, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. Like, you're healing. This person made you feel small. That's what I'm getting here. This person made you feel small. Like, damn. But I feel like you did that same, to be honest. And I feel like that's where the grief comes in. I feel like you did the same. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's waiting. I feel like you're waiting. But the Death card is here. So, you guys are definitely not together. And with the Death card here, I don't see it coming back. Alright, let's get some clarifiers here. We have here Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio. Alright, the Emperor and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're very indecisive about where you're going. You could be a father, mother. There's a father card though. You're very indecisive. You have to, think of other people, and that's definitely holding you. I'm hearing hostage, but that's what's making you really indecisive about leaving. You know what I mean? You can't let go of your pride, is what I'm hearing. And that could even be your family, your kids. Yeah, Hermit and the Hierophant. You're very committed. I'm feeling to your family. As far as I feel like your children, I'm getting here. Yeah, it's like they have to be a part of your spiritual evolution, revolution, elevation here with the Hierophant and the Hermit. Really cool combo. Let's see. Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. So yeah, you're gone. You're done. You're out. You're healing from it, from this commitment still, but you're doing the work, so that's great because you've gone here from the Hermit, Four of Swords, like a lot of healing here, a lot of introspection here, which is dope. Okay, Aries. Seven of Pentacles with the Knave of Pentacles. What's the Knave mean? Not the Page or the Knight. Yeah, I think that's the Page. So Page of Pentacles. Okay, exactly. You're waiting on a message here from somebody. An apology, to be honest. You want to hear the apology. but regardless, emotionally you're checked out, or they could be waiting on the apology. I feel like they're waiting on the apology actually, because you checked out. But it's so hard. Like I feel like you still have an eye on them, but you're trying. Like your mind's eye wanders at what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Swords and the Death card, but you knew what had to be done. You weren't taking that bullshit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted what was yours, and same with them. Okay, same with them. I feel like they feel really alike. I feel like they're mirroring each other here. But someone's waiting on an apology. Could be you. Could be them. Yeah. I feel like actually you're waiting for the apology and they checked out. That's what I'm getting. But regardless, you crossed them out. Regardless, the Death card is here. There's no more with the Queen of Swords. Alright, let's get some advice cards here for my Aries. This is definitely like a love reading, but more of a freedom reading, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get some advice. The Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Strength card, and the Six of Wands. Wow, Aries. If you can stay your discipline on your decisions, should you apologize to this person? No. I don't think you should apologize to this person. Okay. I feel like they're waiting for the apology. No, sorry, you're waiting for the apology, and they're not going to apologize. But regardless, if you can keep this ended with the Death card here, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun. So that's what I'm saying. There's the Child. Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Strength card, and Six of Wands. All those questions that were unanswered don't even matter no more because you're winning in life. Six of Wands. And everyone can see it. Your advice is that if you keep this ended, your life will upgrade. Your life will upgrade. And with the Sun card, you will finish your healing. And with the Strength card, again, I feel like, are you going to open up to them? Are they going to open up to you? Yeah, I feel like eventually after your life upgrades, because you stood your ground as far as like the communication goes. There's no communication here, and you even stop thinking about them here. I know it takes time to get there, but regardless, if this is done, you know what I'm saying with the Death card here, your life will transform and change completely. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, guys, like very good combo for your advice, but it only comes after the Death card and the Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, the Sun. You could be a celebrity here too with the Sun card here. Definitely a celebrity with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. Now, Strength card and Six of Wands. Is it going to be easy? No. But is it going to be worth it? Yes. And I feel like after this happens, they'll be here. They'll be here. How do they feel about you? Four of Wands. They're going to want you back after they see you upgraded. I mean, how do you feel about them? Ten of Cups, you want them back. But it's like you know that your life has to upgrade first. You have to do this for yourself is really what I'm getting. You gotta do this to prove yourself right. Okay, what's your guys' outcome, you and your person? Knight of Cups, see? Page of Swords, there's the communication. The King of Cups. Six of Pentacles, one more. The Tower. I need to know why the Tower is here. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, that could be in the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So that's the sudden transformation because you guys are not together and then you go from huge communication and wanting to work on this because you feel like the Ten of Cups about them and they feel like the Four of Wands about you. But this is later on in life, guys, 100%. Because things need to happen first. And that doesn't happen if you keep this open. You gotta keep this connection dead. And it feels like you guys both want this, but King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, like, you guys are good right now, but right now, it's like you're better off single. It's just the way it is right now, because you're trying to get this upgrade. I see what you're trying to do here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, and it doesn't happen without the Death card there. But Six of Wands and the Strength card, it's not going to be easy, but I feel like you can't really respond to them yet. It feels like you can't respond to them. Maybe it makes them want you more, and that's what you want. So you just focus on winning. And what is that? You know, I like that quote, especially from my homies, my bros. If, you know, I don't chase money. I never lost a woman chasing money, but I lost money chasing women. And I guess that goes for women too. But this is what it feels like, so you can vice versa it. Okay, it was a pleasure reading your cards for February, Aries. It looks really good here. I mean, Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, and Six of Wands. Okay, peace and love, Aries. Take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, notification if you like. And I am available for personal readings. Okay, take care. Peace and love.